Good evening, it's Kuro. Got a ranked game in my kid, going over the matchmaking. Enemy team has a Shokaku, Talon, double kid, Z23, and a Lo Yang. I like the enemy team's composition better than my team, but I have Lord Cable and BFK on my team. They're both guys that I've played different competitive tournaments with, against, not really with. So I know those guys know what's going on, so I think that we've got a pretty good skill advantage going against a team that has a better enemy lineup, particularly on this map with the radar advantage and the hydro advantage from the Lo Yang and the Z23. So right out of the gate, it's a DD heavy match. Anytime you're looking at more than 3 DDs being in a match, if you're a lone destroyer player, you really need to be cautious about going alone. You really want to have somebody that can back you up in case you run into an enemy DD. The reason being, you run into 2 or 3 enemy destroyers by yourself, you're probably gonna take a whole bunch of damage, if not get sunk outright. So right here, I thought initially that our Cossack was going to try to push C-cap, and I'm basically making this turn to head middle, and was looking to see if I could play this position here where I can start trying to shoot targets that are back in here behind C-cap, and I would just be using my Takal for cover. Basically for Overwatch. If I bump into an enemy DD, Takals, Atagos, there's some just like Zhao's. If they hit a DD, they're generally going to hit it pretty hard. My CV does a really good job at nuking that Z23. So right out of the gate, we know this Z23's down. Right here, I'm seeing if I can snipe a plane or something, try to help our Akazuki out with AA. And if you look, I don't want to really go deep south here. All I'm looking to do, you see this slope here? I'm looking to try to use this combined with the range and the high arcing of my guns to shoot in behind this island right here. I know something's in the cap right now. You can see I'm looking to see where he's at. And that's the shot that I'm looking for right there. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that can really spot him right now. So I'm kind of content just trying to hang out here. Once this Lo Yang's hydro goes down, my kid can rush him now. I do bump into the enemy kid here. He's got all of his guns on me. I only have 2 on him, so I'm pretty quick smoking up. And just really looking to avoid any of this damage. I know I'm inside radar range right now. I was kind of expecting to get radared, but the Talon, he's sailing away. I guess he decides that, he's not going to get an effective duration of radar on me because he's kiting away. And that's going to leave me a little bit extra time in this smoke to try to go to work. And I know I'm being torped right now by the kid in the Z23. That's why I'm kind of minding my angles here. And I'm just going to back out of the smoke because I was feeling like there potentially could be some torps coming in. But I'm popping my AA here. I want to be detected. I'm just trying to see if I can bait somebody into shooting me. The kid does fall for it. He's spotted by my Cossack, and that's giving me a bit of a damage dealing opportunity right here just by sailing back into my smoke. And unfortunately I do a pretty crap job at punishing that. Now, enemy Z23, he ignored what I said earlier. He'd basically been trying to work it all by his lonesome. He ends up basically being gunned down pretty early and for pretty cheap. And at this point, I'm closing in here, gonna try to work with my Cossack. I do get radared by the Talon, And what I'm looking to do here, I actually make a misplay here. I take this shot, not really paying attention that this smoke has a lot more life in it than I originally had guesstimated. And it's a misplay because, you know, if the tolerance radar is 20 seconds, for 6 seconds of that radar, I'm not going to be spotted by the Massachusetts or the kid. They can't really shoot me. But by shooting, I extend my duration of being detected by these guys out to the full 20 seconds. Actually a little bit longer because I shot a couple seconds after the radar. So just one of those things. I didn't really get punished for it, but it is a mistake. But now you really start to see the move that's coming up. I'm going to pause it right here just to talk briefly about it. I know that my smoke is on cooldown right now. Cossack being a Royal Navy destroyer, he's got, you know, pretty much on-demand smoke. He's able to take some good shots at the kid. Takao takes some good shot at the kid. CV pops a shot at him. I'm just here, if this kid for some reason were to have shot, I'm here just to provide the vision for the Cossack. Letting my Cossack shoot at the Massachusetts a little bit, but we're going to push down here to B-cap. Now, I have smoke, the Cossack doesn't, so if possible, I want to try to protect us both when we bump into the kid right here. I know this kid, he should have smoke available. Now you see, you know, the fight here. This kid's 2v1. He's popping smoke. I'm using my heel to try to tank through this. I start popping my smoke. If you look, I'm trying to lay this smoke right next to the Cossack right here. The idea being that by breaking the line of sight between the Cossack and the Massachusetts, I end up keeping both of us safe. The Massachusetts can't spot the Cossack who doesn't have smoke, meaning the Massachusetts and the kid that's smoked up can't shoot him. So a little bit of team play there. There's going to be a lot more team play coming. Now, I've got the repair on this DD, so if there's any damage to be tanked, I want to try to tank it at this point for the Cossack. Let him, you know, have his HP pool, because I can recover so much more HP than the Cossack has total HP. So Cossack, he pops out of the smoke. He's spotting the kid. I'm gonna join in here, and I'm gonna help just gun down this kid. We're able to run him down. Now, you see the planes where they're headed. We know the CV's right here. Just going to try to dodge some of this damage from the Massachusetts. Then we're going to try to run down the CV. Now, we're anticipating with the enemy Talon, Massachusetts line of direction plus the kid's location, we're anticipating there might be an opportunity to back cap C. So you're going to see us try to gun down the Shokaku, but we're also going to try to stay close to C so we can step on it if we need to. See the Cossack open up on the Shokaku. That's telling me, you know, it's pretty much game on as far as trying to gun this guy down. We do see the Lo Yang. He's coming south. That's going to tell us that we're likely going to have an ambush that we got to deal with down here. Now, taking a look at my consumables, I don't have smoke. The Cossack does have smoke. I do have my repair up. So again, I'm going to try to be really aggressive about, you know, if there's any sort of damage to tank, I want to tank it right now and not the Cossack, because I know we've got some fights coming up. So I do make another misplay here. I'm so used to having AA shut off. You saw me actually shut my AA off. I actually meant to turn it back on there. I left my AA on when I passed through the kid's smoke south of B. There's the ambush from the Lo Yang. Just making the low yang miss, repairing my engine, make sure I don't need a torp. And there we go. Wanted to really try to sneak inside the low yang hydro. Now at this point, I'm going to go to damage mitigation. I've tanked a bunch of damage between the CV and the low yang. You look, my Cossack, he's full HP. I've got another repair left. I'm looking good right now. Now, I am going to make another mistake. I've made a lot of mistakes this match, and it's one of the reasons why I'm pulling this game to try to explain it. The mistakes right here, I just ever so slightly overturned this, and I'm looking right here. I should be looking from this position. I thought I was going to clear that torp, but I didn't, and potato me end up taking that torpedo, and that really hurt. That really put me in a bad predicament as far as my HP. Know this, I'm expecting this Massachusetts just to try to rush through this gap, so dumping some torpedoes here, and I basically want to put this island right here between the Massachusetts and myself. Can't do it. See, I can't do it. I'm just gonna smoke up. Gonna start using my AA on the Shikaku, and the Shikaku instantly recalls. I briefly do get detected here. Thought that a recalled plane wouldn't be able to spot me there, but my timing is apparently off. Not seeing any shots here, so I'm gonna use this opportunity just to rush right out south. There's the torpedoes letting me know where the Massachusetts is.
Smoke screen set.
Turning my AA off. Want to try to put off being detected by the Massachusetts, or shot at by the Massachusetts, till I can get behind this island. Now, Massachusetts, he should have held his shot, but he shot the Cossack because the Cossack was seen earlier. And now that he can see me, he's got me focused with secondaries, but I'm able to put the islands in between the Massachusetts and myself. Now, a little bit of team play, I'm telling my Cossack, smoke. I love working with guys that are competitive players. He knows exactly what I need. He drops the smoke. I'm helping him out with AA. He's using his HP to help me right now because I don't have HP. And we're gonna keep running down this CV. This CV, he's running low on rocket planes at this point. Actually, I guess he's not. He's got a full squad. No, those were recalled. Now we're splitting off right here. I'm taking this direction because I don't want this Massachusetts to be able to take a shot at me. I'm trying to keep these islands between me and the Massachusetts if possible. See the Massachusetts shooting at the Cossack. Cossack's got the vision on the Shokaku. I'm coming around this end of the island, and we're going to be able to finish this Shokaku off. Now it's really critical that I mitigate some of this damage by turning in. We do pick up the kill on the CV. I do take a big hit here, but at this point, the enemy kid, he has capped A cap. The Massachusetts has stepped on B, 974 points. You look, I'm really making sure that these shells miss. And I'm disengaging at this point because I'm expecting this game to be over on points. We've got my CV sending rocket planes down to scout the enemy kid. And this game's going to be over on points here shortly. This game really just doing a lot of trading back and forth with HP, with consumables. Just really good destroyer play matchmaking and or gameplay, and it paid off. It won us the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I will talk to you later.